I want to talk to you about one of my favorite cold water hard baits, and that's a deep diving jerk bait. Now, these two models don't really get talked about that much. I think they get slept on because they're not as premium of baits, like they're not a JDM bait on the market, which is really interesting to me. But the first one is the Strike King KVD 300 Deep. This bait gets overlooked because of the big body profile. It has a giant bill on this. But this is a really good bait in cold water situations. That big bill actually gives this bait a really kind of muted action. You can get it down to like 10, 12 foot on 12-pound test line, or you can sink this bait down to those fish. The mouth and the belly. Where this bait also really shines is actually grinded into the bottom when fish are keyed in along the bottom, especially in early season situations. The other is the Berkley Stun of 112 plus one. Now, I've talked about this one quite a bit, but I find a lot of success with this bait, I think because of the secondary action. Now, what I mean by that is, as opposed to like a Megabass Vision 110 plus one, that when you stop that bait, it stops super crisp and perfect, doesn't move. This bait, when you stop that bait, sort of has like a secondary shimmy, and that's when a lot of those fish eat this. They'll eat this on that pause when that bait's sitting still. It kind of has that secondary shimmy before you go to jerk it again and bring that bait forward. Something about this bait triggers bites when they don't want to eat a 110 plus one, when they don't want to eat some other jerk baits on the market. I've had a ton of success in those situations with the Stun and 112 plus one. So both of these baits are really, really phenomenal cold water tools. These are both going to be tied on when we come around to spring, in the fall, pretty much all season long. Anytime I'm going to have a deep diving jerk bait on, these are going to be two of my go-tos, and I think they get overlooked. So it's a great bait to go pick up. They're going to be linked down in the description below as well as in my bio above. So go over, check those out, pick up a deep diving jerk bait, and have some success next season.